Whether you're a hiring manager, a human resource specialist, internal recruiter, or any other professional whose job it is to identify great new talent for your organization, you know that it's no easy task. You certainly have to wear a lot of hats. First, you have to conduct a comprehensive, time-consuming search to find the best candidates, the ones that are right for both your organization and the role you need to fill. Let's call this hat number 1. Then you have to contact and present your opportunity to those star candidates, assuming, of course, that by the time you finished your comprehensive, time-consuming search in the first place, that they're still available. Let's call this hat number 2. Then, assuming that your candidates are still available and that they're excited about what you have to offer, you have to screen and assess them to really make sure that it's going to be a great fit. Let's call this hat number 3. That's a lot of hats, but wait, we're just getting started. After that, you have to rank and select the most qualified candidates. You have to present to your management team the credentials of these selected candidates, and you have to coordinate and schedule interviews for, yep, you guessed it, these selected candidates. That's 3 more hats. So we'll call them hat number 4, hat number 5, and hat number 6. Now, 6 is a lot of hats. For most people, it's 5 too many, but for you, it's merely halfway to the finish line. That's because after the interviews, you have to debrief each candidate, select the finalists, conduct reference checks, facilitate the finalist interviews, negotiate compensation and offer, and then, if necessary, assist the candidate with relocation. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more hats. Add them all up, and you're basically wearing 12 different hats to fill a single job. And if you're responsible for filling dozens of jobs a month, well, you can do the math. Or actually, we'll do it for you because you already have enough hats weighing down on your shoulders. If you need to fill just 5 jobs a month, which is pretty low for most companies, then you're juggling up to 60 hats. And as you know, these aren't tiny little hats. These are core hats. These are big hats. Like sombreros, or the kind that fashion models wear, you know, the kind that get caught in the ceiling fans. Jeez. When you step back from all that you do and all that is expected of you, then it can be pretty overwhelming. You may even feel like calling in sick tomorrow. But wait, before you start to worry or wish you'd picked a simpler, less demanding occupation like, say, an air traffic controller or a brain surgeon, there's something you need to know. Something so powerful and something so positive that you'll not only want to come into work tomorrow morning, but you might even show up an hour early. Okay, maybe that's a stretch, but trust us, this is some seriously good news, and it's about to change the way you do your job, for the better. It's called staffingforce.com, and it's your single, simple, streamlined way to staffing success and to getting rid of those heavy hats. Let's look at each of these benefits in order, because after all that talk about hats, you deserve to have something positive and happy to think about. Let's start with single. When you post a job opening on staffingforce.com, you'll work with a single staffingforce.com representative. This person is your direct point of contact and will take total ownership of your recruiting needs. He or she will answer all of your questions, work with you in an efficient and professional manner, and unburden you from a multitude of those tasks that, at the moment, weigh you down and make you want to call in sick. We're talking everything from sourcing candidates, screening, interviewing, to checking references, to negotiating, and everything else. You get the power of an entire staffingforce.com global associate network and community at your disposal, all through a single staffingforce.com representative who is dedicated to making your life easy and efficient. Next, there's simple. Now, I know what you must be thinking. Having a single point of contact who can take care of my recruiting tasks sounds great, but not if I have to spend hours learning a new technology or software system. No thanks, not interested. Thanks for coming out. Well, we couldn't agree with you more. The staffingforce.com website is breathtakingly simple to use. You don't have to learn any new technology. You don't have to spend hours or even days reading confusing how-to manuals and user guides. In other words, you don't have to learn anything new at all. StaffingForce.com is as simple as, well, using your computer to watch this video. You simply type in www.staffingforce.com into your browser, post your job, and your designated StaffingForce.com associate takes care of the rest. So if simple sounds like something you want more of in your professional life, StaffingForce.com is the answer you've been looking for. After that, there's streamlined. As you know, and sorry to remind you, but every day you're inundated with a dizzying array of core tasks. And the last thing you want is yet another task to add to the crushing burden of the ones you already have. Once again, Staffing Force is completely on your side. We give you streamlined access to everything you need to be efficient and effective to hiring the best talent, and to an ever-growing community of StaffingForce.com associates who are working around the clock to fill your job order and present to you candidates that are ready, willing, and able to meet your needs. So whether you need direct or interim placement solutions, and whether you need one new person or 100, StaffingForce.com is the perfect recruiting and staffing partner. It gives you a single point of contact who is your dedicated representative and confidant across all of your recruiting needs. So say goodbye to wearing 12 different hats per position and start thinking about what you'll do with all your free time and reduce stress. It gives you simplicity that you'll truly fall in love with. You don't have to learn any new technology. You truly won't believe how simple and easy it is to make StaffingForce.com work for you. It gives you a streamlined approach to recruiting and staffing so that you're running with a smooth, efficient ship. You'll be able to do more in less time with less stress, less hassle, less worry, and of course, everyone's favorite, less cost. The bottom line, put away all of those hats, slip one on that says Staffing Force, and breathe easy, because it's the only hat that you'll need to wear from now on. One single hat that gives you access to the simple and streamlined recruiting and staffing excellence you need, so you can find better people in less time with less work and at less cost. And we've saved the best part for last. When you use StaffingForce.com, you only pay when you make a successful hire. There are absolutely no upfront costs of any kind. Why are we doing things this way? Because we're not here to earn your money, we're here to earn your trust and build a lasting, beneficial, and positive relationship with you. Our goal is to make your professional life easier and more successful, and basically make you the recruiting superstar of your organization. And the best way we can start a lasting, rewarding relationship with you is by asking you to pay only when we find your ideal next hire. Put StaffingForce.com to the test and see the results for yourself. Simply type www.staffingforce.com into your browser and get started with Staffing Force today. You deserve it.